Hello everyone, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Count Silver, and today we are back with more How to Raise a Wolf Girl. This is part of my Sudoku Trials series where I play interesting or weird visual novels. But you already knew that because you've been watching, right? Anyway, so we just found out that Iroha, right here, this one, her mother doesn't want anything to do with her. Nothing. Not a thing. She said, I don't even want to hear it. My daughter's dead. Damn. That's all I can really say. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it today. Yeah, it got deep last time. It got pretty deep, and MC was obviously pretty upset about it. It didn't sit right with him that her mother would abandon her like that. And I can see why. But oh my god, I'm moving my mouse and it's not working. There we go. Let's go ahead and get started. Later that night, I finish taking my bath, head back to my room, and crawl under the blankets, but sleep won't come for me. Are we having dreams? Are we having flashbacks? I don't want you. Oh! It struck a chord with him. Words from a long ago memory play themselves back in my mind. Yeah. It almost makes me want to scream. I want to groan and shout, to spew out this stagnant... What is this word? Mysma? I'm gonna start looking up words I don't know. Give me just a second, I'm looking this up. No, that's not how you say that. Oh, there it is. A highly unpleasant or unhealthy smell or vapor.
Miasma.
Miasma?
Miasma.
Okay. New word for you guys. New word for me, at least. Miasma. Okay, let's get back. I want to groan and shout, to spew out this stagnant miasma weighing down my chest. That doesn't even make sense if that's used in the correct terminology. But if I do that, Grandpa and Katori will hear me, and they'll probably get worried. Ah. Instead, I just heave a sigh. I heave a sigh and ride out the storm of emotions. I need to cool off. I doubt I'll be able to get back to sleep even if I close my eyes. Odd time of the day to be doing it, but I decided to take a walk outside. Hey, sometimes you just gotta clear your head. I heard that Crony from Hololive, I heard she used to take like 2 a.m. walks or something like that. So it's not unusual. Or maybe it is, I don't know. When I step out of the house, I shiver in the chilly night air. We haven't quite reached the first days of spring yet, and the noonday sun is long gone. At this time of night, it's downright cold. Now, what am I gonna do? That's an intense water. Could go look for a place where I can scream to my heart's content. We're out in the countryside after all, and even so, on a still, quiet night like this, I'd have to go pretty damn far. Just as I'm pondering what to do. Oh, it's our so-called girlfriend. And what do you think you're doing this late at night? I turn around at the face of at the sound of Kana's voice. What do you look so happy for? If you were looking to sneak into my bed, my house is this away. I can't... What is with this water? Why is this constantly playing? I don't know why I'm like... I'm distraught, and she's trying to invite me to her bed or something. I wasn't. Besides, what would be the point of sneaking into your bed if you're not even there? Give me 60 seconds and I'll be waiting there for you. Damn, she's trying to run back to the house. Seriously, Kana, you don't need to hit the gas like that. So how about you? What are you doing out this late? Right back at you. I saw you through the windows earlier. You looked restless. Restless? What the? She's spying on me? Oh, my bad. Going for a midnight stroll? Yeah, I just wanted some time alone. Gotcha. Kana doesn't ask me why. I'm sure she knows what's bothering me at least as well as I do. We've known each other so long now. I don't know why they word certain things the way they do. If you're going for a walk, mind if I tag along? Sorry, I took a sip. What makes you think that I wanted that? I thought I said I wanted to be alone. You and I are one soul and two bodies, split at birth and miraculously reunited. So if I come too, don't worry. There's still just the one of us. See, I don't like the way this stuff is worded. That's weird. Don't combine us without consent. Yeah, you tell him. I'll give it a rest. Come on. Are we going or are we going? She's a demanding woman. Kana's not the type to apologize even when I try to tell her off. Which is why I quickly give up on pushing her away and instead match my stride to hers. But I could say this, you know, I don't know. Could be a good thing. We walk the empty streets, no goal in mind. So, what are we going to do with Iroha? We can't very well bring her back to her parents. We were talking about that earlier, but you just had to go wander off on your own. Oh, did your dad have more to say? Kana nods. Well, look, I'd rather you didn't have to hear this. Her mother basically cut her out of her life, so I know this is hard for you. Sorry to make you do it. So, what'd your dad say? He thinks we ought to put her in an orphanage, or some kind of childcare institute. She would not last there. Kids are mean. They would just bully her. Got a feeling the ears and tail aren't going to go well over there. Yeah, that's why my dad's also unsure about it. I see. But whatever you decide is best, Dad says we can't just force y'all to keep on looking after her. I mean, at least, they don't seem to mind. Nobody's forcing us to do anything. Grandpa and I took her in willingly. But I mean, it's making the other folks in the village nervous. This is a small, isolated settlement in the middle of nowhere. If you rock the boat, things are going to turn bad for you real fast. I'm well aware of that, and I have no intention of letting my family suffer as a result of it. Money's going to be a problem too, you know. Silence. That's one more person who needs food and clothing until she reaches adulthood. We're talking about a lot of money here, Shu. I know. Dad said that your grandfather's the only one providing for you in Katori, and having one more mouth to feed is going to put a lot of strain on him. I'm sure. I'm well aware. That much I already know. He's barely making ends meet with just Katori and me. That's why I started working the part-time job. Man, so I'm still powerless. Nothing's changed since the bad old days. I still can't help anyone. God, what do? I just want to cry. Say, Shu? What is it? I'm tired from all this walking. Can we go rest somewhere? Huh? Oh, she said GD. Oh my god. I don't even say that. And I cuss like a sailor sometimes. Gosh dang it. Just come with me. From there we leave the path and strike into the forest, as Kana leads me to a place where no one can see us. Oh. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen here? What are we doing here, Kana? What is it with you? I swear. Just have a seat, okay? I really don't get what's going on, but I do as I'm told. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm about as oblivious as this guy. But this is egregious. I think she's about to sit down next to me, but instead, oh. You don't have to hold it in. What? She wraps her arms around me. I'm bewildered. Just forget about the stress. Stop gritting your teeth. And clench your fist. Just for now. It's only when she says something that I realize I've been balling my fist tight. Come on. Take a deep breath. For me? Yeah. I take a deep breath as she instructs me and feel the tension leave my body. I slowly take in Kana's softness and warmth. Damn. Oh no. Oh no. There. That's a good boy. Really, what am I going to do with you? Oh, sheesh. What do you mean? Quit playing tough and let me love you. Just let me cuddle you a bit. Oh my god, this is quite romantic. You need this, Shu. Kana. You were thinking about the past, weren't you? Yeah. She strokes my back as if she were calming a baby. She abandoned me. My mom said she didn't want me. Yeah. This whole thing with Iroha must have reminded you, huh? I think I saw myself in her. They said she's unwanted, that we're better off without her. I know every bit how horrible that feels. It's scary. I know. I remember how you used to shake and cry. Oh man. God, please forget. I was so pathetic back then. How could I? You're the same. Even now. Oh my god, she called him a crybaby bitch. That's understandable though. I'd be a crybaby bitch too. I guess I'm no stronger than I ever was, huh? You've gotten better at looking the part at least. That's more than nothing. Huh? If Kana, who's watched over me for all these years, can say that, then I'm sure it must be true. But don't worry about a thing, Shu. You'll be fine. Yeah. I promised you, right? I'll always love you. For the rest of my life. Dude, how... I know she's the childhood friend and everything, but like... This woman wants you so badly. At this point, how could you refuse? If I'm being honest. Jeez, Kana, that's a lot to take in. That's a terrible response. See? I gotta be that intense, or I won't be able to fill that big old hole in your heart, you know? Yeah. You're not unwanted, Shu. I need you. That'd be enough to bring me to tears right there. So, I love you, Shu. From the bottom of my heart. Even though she's said that to me countless times over the years, she whispers it in my ear as if revealing a precious secret. I could never come to hate you, and I'll never ever leave you alone. Kana. If there's one reason I've survived this long, it's Kana, because she's always been here for me, because she's never asked for anything in return. Once again, I realize just how much she means to me. Thank you, Kana. Not silly. I should be the one thanking you. Thanks for being born. I love you. Oh my god. Oh my god. If somebody loved me like that, holy moly. That sounded terrible. I'm so sorry. That sounded bad. But oh my god. Like, that is like unwavering love right there. I'm sure I have people that love me like that. That sounded terrible. I'm not meaning it like that. I'm so sorry. I hesitate over returning the hug. Well, hold it right there, mister. You don't have to do a thing. Kana ends up stopping me, and I simply stay still, relaxing again. You don't have to do a thing, and I'll still love you, okay? The unconditional love that my mother never gave. Oh my god, this is gonna have some issues later on in life, if he doesn't already. Kana freely gives that, or at least something like that, to me. Thanks. Thank you for everything. Always. Enveloped in her warmth, I feel the rasping pain in my heart gradually fade away. Yeah, I'm going to be just fine. I have someone who loves me, someone who thinks of me. Yeah, that's a good boy. Everything's gonna be just fine. Yeah, the good boy thing, yeah, she's playing into it too. She knows what she's doing. She could be a rapscallion after all. We simply remained there for a while, Kana embracing me. All calm down? Now that's the screenshot right there, hold up. Sorry, I have to get the perfect thumbnail, otherwise what's the point? Yeah, but still worried about Iroha? Yeah. Jeez, you're gonna make me jealous. The moment you can focus on anything other than yourself, all your attention's on her. Yeah, kind of an asshole thing to do, not gonna lie. But she giggles as she says that. She's not really upset. Probably. Not right now. And wait till you start feeling better, all hell's gonna break loose. I mean, I know what she's going to go through after this. I've been through it. I know the pain and anguish of being abandoned. How can I just leave her be? I swear, you're hopeless. Such a softie. Sorry. No, you're fine just the way you are. This guy who can never abandon anyone? That's the shoe that I fell in love with. Oh, sheesh. Oh, everybody, get your towels, it's getting spicy. I'm not trying to make some grand gesture here. I'm just scared. I'm afraid that we'll do to her what they did to me. That we'll abandon her. Who cares about your motives? You're such a nice guy, and always so dedicated. I love you. The kind, thoughtful you. That's all that matters. Thanks. He's so bland right now, though. Oh, God. I'll help you out with Iroha. What? You don't want to abandon her, right? Then we'll just have to look after her from now on. Yeah, you're right. That's all we have to do. It feels like a veil's been lifted from my eyes. Our reputations, money problems, who gives a damn? All that matters is that we look after her. We'll just have to figure something out. Fuck responsibility, who cares? Just do what you want. It's so simple, it's practically solved. We just have to do it. What a genius move. Guess this means Iroha's our kid now. That okay? Okay, I was actually gonna say, I was like, it's like they're a little child. Our kid? Just marry me. We'll raise her together. There she goes again. But you know, maybe. Oh. Alright, I'll gladly accept your help. Wow! Yay! Let's be real here. I couldn't possibly look after Iroha myself, so I guess I'll just have to do what Kana says. Wait, though. I'm not agreeing to marry you or anything. Got it? Sure, sure. Let's just say this is a dry run for the real thing. She rubbed her cheek against my chest, longing for some affection. Hey, what do you say you give me a little reward for helping you out and all? Can we stay this way a little longer? Yeah, sure. Yay! Oh, this poor girl. Oh, I feel so bad for her. And for just a little while more, I let the sensation of Kana's warmth wash over me as I gaze up at the moon high in the sky. I do feel bad for her because, honestly, he kind of treats her bad. Iroha, what are you doing? Shuji? Is he just getting back home? From his scandalous meetup? Oh no. Oh no. Shuji, not here? Where'd he go? Me? Problem? No. No. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. She's gonna leave. They're not gonna know where she went. Okay, okay. Okay, settle down. Water break. What? Okay, box of memories means going back in time. I've learned. The dream came back. It's a dream of before I moved into this small village. A dream of when I was still small. This is when he was living in the city, I believe. It was a long time ago when I lived in a small one-room apartment in the big city. There was me, my father, my mother, and my newborn little sister Katori, a family of 4. We were a perfectly normal, happy family. Nothing special about us. At least until the day my father died in a car accident. Oh, yeah, that's rough. Once my father died, our family was in dire financial straits. I would cradle my little sister Katori, still a baby, in my arms, while my mother would come home exhausted from the unfamiliar strain of a full-time job. I tried my best to help in any way I could, whether with the chores or taking care of Katori. But I was just a child then, and a child can only do so much. Looking back on it, I can't help but think I was only adding to her burden. I mean, you did what you could. It's not your fault. As the days wore on, my exhausted mother began to grow strange. Mom, Katori won't stop crying. Yeah? Can you do something about it? Okay. Even when my sister bawled, she couldn't react. I changed Katori's diaper, give her milk. I had to do everything. Not that I ever begrudged her anything. Heck, I could tell I was getting better at helping, and that made me a little proud. However, what did I do to deserve this? She muttered in a terrifying voice one day, a drink in her hand. Even though we were in the same room, my mother wouldn't so much as look at me. Kind of a bad mom. Controversially, I know people grieve, but you still got 2 kids to look after. Kind of a bad mom. Bad mom. Boo. Even though we were there in the same room, my mother wouldn't so much as look at me. While holding Katori, who'd stopped crying and fallen asleep, I shook in fright. I remembered the day it happened. It was a snowy day, far away from the warmth of spring. I woke up in the morning and saw my mother dressed in a winter coat. She was headed out the door, tugging her suitcase behind her. Mom, where are you going? She didn't turn to look at me. She didn't so much as glance my way as she spoke. I don't want you. That was the last time I ever saw my mother. She left and that was it. She never came back. How the fuck are you gonna leave your kids just in that one room apartment and then just be like, sorry, fuck you. Like, I can't do this anymore. I know it's stressful. Okay, I'm not here to say that it isn't. But my god. She left us behind one snowy day, far away from the warmth of spring. Katori and I were abandoned by our mother. I didn't know what to do. I was just a little kid. I was so lost. I didn't even think to ask someone for help. Those were desperate days, where I frantically tried to comfort a crying Katori. It was about a week before a teacher at school noticed something was off. I'll never forget that week of desolation for the rest of my life. Damn, I mean, he held down the fort for a week? Wait, if he was going to school, unless he wasn't going to school, maybe that's why they noticed, but like, if he was going to school, who was with the baby? Just left her there? I mean, I know he's a child, but like, even still. After that, our grandparents on our father's side took us in, here in this village. That was where Kana found me. Where I met someone who says that she loves me, that she needs me. Here I have Grandpa and Katori by my side, my precious family. Because of them, I no longer feel unwanted. But what about Iroha? She is unloved, isolated from the world. Sorry, that's just like, it was a very blunt statement. She's lost her place to return and is raked by the fear and anxiety that separation brings. And because I understand all that, I can't just let her be. I can't abandon her. To abandon Iroha, so innocent and defenseless, would be to do the same thing my piece of shit mother did to me. Ooh. Ooh, he's right though. Ooh. I refuse to live my life that way. But now she might think that we abandoned her because you weren't there at night. Let's see, where are we at? I think I'll stop there for today. That was intense. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I didn't bring up any wounds for anybody. That was something. But I hope you guys are enjoying the series. It's getting deep, man. It's getting deep. I didn't expect this when I started playing this. I'm supposed to be playing weird and wacky games, not serious games. But here we are. So I hope you guys are enjoying the game. I am, and I will continue to be playing the game until I finish it. Because at this point, it'd be silly to stop in the middle of it. So I am looking forward to the next time, and I hope you guys are as well. Once again, I love and appreciate every single one of you guys, and I will be back soon. And as always, this has been Obediently Yours, Count Silver, signing off.